Okay, so we ripped up our carpet to check out the damage on the floor in our slide, and basically two corners are pretty damaged. So basically we're gonna have to get a whole new floorboard. We're gonna go to Home Depot and get a new board today, and some of our walls might be a little bit damaged. So we're gonna take this thing kind of step by step and see how bad this is. But I don't know, we're probably gonna get started working on this the next day or two. Is that how you feel about the floor? You're happy?
I'm glad it's getting replaced. I'm glad that we're gonna have a new floor and the slides. We're gonna be able to use the slide, and the fact that the furniture, we can rearrange the furniture however the hell we want, so.
Well, I guess that's good that we've been working out at the gym. Okay, so this is day one of, I guess, just figuring out this whole slide issue. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and maybe start getting this thing worked on. Okay, day two, not very productive. We kind of... Alright, so day two, not very productive. We kind of had a short day, a very short day, and then we ended up changing plans, and we just got back from a Home Depot getting some supplies, and also realized that we forgot some supplies. But we'll see how day three goes. What is it?
It's a mug that's a suitcase with I Love Lucy. See, it's a suitcase, but it's a mug. I'm excited. Morning coffee is going to be more adventurous.
Alright, so it's day three, and so we got a new game plan. We're not going to rip out the entire floor, we're just going to put a new floor on top and do kind of some framework at the bottom here. It's not the perfect plan, probably don't recommend doing this, but this is the way we're doing it now because we figured the other way is going to be much more difficult because we don't have just the knowledge and experience with doing a full floor replacement in a slide out.
Explain the floor? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a lot of pieces, a lot of cutting, a lot of wood.
Now we gotta screw hard.
Alright, so it's a little windy here, so I apologize if the audio is a little bad, but basically today's day 4, and we installed back some trim on the exterior. Did a lot of sealing on some windows and some other parts of the exterior on the slide, just to be a little cautious, just because we don't want this to be a repeat type of situation. I think all we got left here is installing our table, which will be pretty easy, painting some trim work on the inside. I think that is about it, so it should be like one more day and then that's it, we're done. Okay, I think today is, what's today, day 4? Day 5?
We started Thursday, today's Sunday. So 4?
But when was the day we ripped the carpet up?
Thursday.
Was it?
Or maybe that was Wednesday.
I think today's day 5. Anyway, we're anyway, today is day 5, and we are working on painting the frame, and then I guess maybe installing the kitchen table. Wow, Lou.
Where's the camera?
Wow, Lou! Okay, so we're finishing up our construction project. I did a couple extra things. I'm going to go through and show everything that we have done. Alright, so this is Thor's station here. This is where we keep his litter and his litter box. Just added a support beam right here, just for this bookshelf. So just more support. Alright, as you can tell, this is our slide. We had a couple windows here, and I just went through and made sure they're all sealed properly, because we don't necessarily know where the leak was coming in from, so we're just making sure here. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting here, but underneath here we found a slight tear, so we used some foam to kind of fill that up. This is where I've been doing all our cutting here. As you can tell, right here, our back door came flying open. One day it was too windy. There's our back door, and it kind of penetrated the side of the back here, so kind of sealed that up a little bit. Heather's working on cutting out some carpet for one of our chairs. Our chair is pretty, the metal is pretty sharp, so we don't want to cut up the floor. Right, wife?
Yes, husband.
Alright, so I just showed you on the outside where the door swung open and put a small hole in our backside of our RV. So this is on the inside of it now. This is where Thor's litter box was. So sealed the outside, foamed up the interior in the wall, and then threw down these 2 boards here to just kind of scare everything and make sure everything's closed up. And our RV park is actually starting to thin out. So I think now that the weather's getting nice, much warmer now. It feels like summer here, even though it's beginning of March, but a lot of people are clearing out. It was pretty full for a while, and so I don't know what everyone's doing. I don't know if they're going back home or moving on to other parks and exploring the country, but... Lou? Whoa! Whoa! Do you like it?
I do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot better with the rugs. And I can lay out my yoga mat and do yoga in the middle of the floor now that there's no more carpet breaking it up. Now I can have plenty of room to do my yoga inside. So if it's raining or too hot outside, I still get my yoga on.
Do you like it, Lou?
Yeah, Lou. What do you think?
Alright, so that wraps up our construction project. I am definitely not a handyman, but I am learning as I go. I think we did a pretty good job. Obviously the ideal situation would have been replacing the entire floor. I think it would have taken a lot longer, but a lot more challenging. And maybe if we were parked somewhere where we could, be living in a different place while we were working on this. It just gets difficult when you live in something, work in something, you got pets in a small space, and dealing with it's basically summer here, even though it's beginning of March. So, but I like how everything turned out, and hopefully this holds up for us. And but I mean, having we own our own house, and it's we bring this down highways, at high speeds, and move it around, so things are going to come loose, and it's just constantly maintaining this thing and making repairs. It's just what comes a part of this type of lifestyle. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Feel free to subscribe if you are into this, and see you next time.